Maine is looking at a pretty serious shortage of nurses.
The situation is not getting worse, and it has attracted the attention of former Center Maine health reporter Diane Atwood, who has been blogging lately and reporting at the website catchinghealth.com. First of all, welcome back. Great to have you here.
Can't get rid of me.
No, we wouldn't want to get rid of you. This is a pretty serious situation, one of those things that people don't think about, a rather serious shortage of nurses that Maine faces. First of all, why? And we should note that National Nurses Week falls in the month of May, and that's part of the reason why you got interested in this. When you started digging into it, what did you find? How serious is the problem?
Well, I thought I might just do a one-part series on it, and it turns out it's a 7-part series. I'll probably have to do a follow-up because of the comments and questions I'm getting from people. But Maine has a more critical shortage than other states. And the Maine Nursing Action Coalition predicts that by 2025, we could have a shortage of 3,200 registered nurses.
3,200 registered nurses in a state with 16 counties. I mean, it's something that we're not going to be able to run away from. We all know that Maine is the oldest state in the country in terms of its population. Is this part of the problem?
Huge part. Aging is sort of like the over-encompassing reason why. So yes, the population in general is older than other states, and so as you age, you need more health care. Along with the population, the nursing workforce is aging. Baby boomer nurses are about to retire in waves. And also nursing faculty, because many of these nurses are also faculty in the nursing schools. We have 14 nursing schools right now in Maine. And so these nurses who are professors and teachers are also retiring. So it's a triple whammy.
Yeah.
You mentioned this started as a 1-part series for you, but what were you learning about nursing that made this become a 7-part series? Because you're covering a lot of different topics in this.
Well, I went to a conference on nursing, Omni. I can't tell you what the acronym stands for right now because I'm on the spot. But anyway, I realized that it needed to be then 6 parts, and I added another one. But I take a look at why we have the shortage. I take a look at some of the solutions. For instance, Maine Medical Center and St. Joseph's College have partnered to create this fabulous program for Maine Med employees, and around the state they're taking a look at that. I'm looking at men in nursing, not just for women. There are plenty of men who are nurses. I'm looking at nursing in the community, public health nursing, and one day, and I need everybody's help with this, showing nurses some love. So if anybody has a story about a nurse, then I'd like to hear it. And then I'll look at the history of nursing, because Maine has a rich history of nursing, going way back.
This is running through May 14th. Are you still putting it together, putting the pieces together right now?
Oh, let's see, last night was midnight. Up at the break of dawn to edit, because no matter how many times you edit, there's always some little apostrophe missing or whatever. But yes, still working on it. You
talked about the hospitals who are aware of this. They better be, because this is going to be a serious problem for them. But how well are they doing in responding? They can set up programs, try to deal with it, but if you don't actually have the people here who can do the job, then what are they going to do?
Well, they're working on it right now, because you see, I say we're facing the shortage. It's not like we're right smack dab in the middle of it. If we don't do anything about it, we're facing it. So what they're working on throughout the state, the University of Maine system has several projects that it's doing. And it just recently in October hosted a summit with a DHHS commissioner taking a look at the workforce issues, nursing workforce issues, and they're going to have several follow-up conferences. The key, in my opinion, what I've learned is that it's not one nursing school's problem, it's not one hospital's problem, it's a statewide problem, and everybody needs to work on it together. The regions have to work on it because some regions have more of an issue than others. So, you know, it takes a village. Well, that's what's happening here. And everybody's really fired up to prevent us from getting to this. They're calling it the nursing shortage cliff, or the nursing workforce cliff.
The name of the series is Nurses Needed.
Nurses Needed.
7 parts on catchinghealth.com.
Yes, go to catchinghealth.com. That's the name of my blog, Catching Health, catchinghealth.com. And while people are there, I would hope that they would sign up for my newsletter so they'd never miss a thing.
Diane Atwood, always great to have you back for the alumni reunions. Thank you so much.
Yeah, those are a little different than the real reunions.
It's good to have you here on 207. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.